Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Thomas. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, with all this build-up and height of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Noles have first and 10 here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Jones. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Noles are in the red zone. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Jones. Grab made by the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the red area, it's Thomas. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First and goal, handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. Fights through a tackle. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Defense all over that play. They stop him. He did not get the first down.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running play called on 3rd and short. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Trying to extend the play. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering right past the defender.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Jones. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Thomas. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And the runner takes off to his right. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Pressure is coming. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Ball carrier tackled there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Went after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Jones. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on this.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just fine. And exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Jones. The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Coaches told us in the game production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go. Gaucho. Terrier.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Inside the 30 now. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now the all-important extra point.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And now the running backs got it again. And the Seminoles look to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Pound 55 feet.
Looking downfield, it's Jones. Running back has it on a screen now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Powerful running here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on fourth down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to throw. It's Jones. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The game makes it second and medium. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. When they bounce back here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
To the air, it's Jones. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the offense will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Important third down play coming up. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically.